They spoke a language so different. Some I could catch, some I did miss. Never asked them any reason. Loved to hear them talk as they were my parents. It was Bengali for sure, but a dialect bit spicy called Bangal, spoken in the other part of Bengal. Rivers, Podda, Meghna flowed there, with fishermen catching Ilish Hilsa, singing their folk tale. They left their land, never to return again, leaving everything behind except the bhasha they spoke. Their bhasha became their identity, gave them the courage not to bend in adverse situations, even if they were broke. They faced the hardest of hard times, built up a new home from nothing. I, being very small, could never relate to their pain, their anguish, their craving. Craving for their Pavna, craving for their home, craving for their motherland. The word Pavna would reverberate in the air, inside the new home that was so grand. I felt so safe, so secured in my heaven, my home, built by my dad. Never tried to read his thoughts of not being able to go back to his land. Why couldn't I feel their pain? Was I too naive? Or I didn't bother much? I had to leave my cocoon one day to pursue my life elsewhere, separated from my home, my healing touch. As I added years to myself, realized my parents' sacrifice. By then, they were gone long back. Felt the agony of not trying to read their mind. They did everything they could, forgot their own trauma for our sake. A day arrived, I too lost my home to strangers. A rush of emotions engulfed me. Was forced to remember faces who always hid their tears. Oh, why didn't I sit down with them once? Listen to the story, a story so full of betrayal, of numbing pain. Now it's too late to say sorry. Thought I knew my ma and Bapi so well. They were my world, so close to me. Alas, I didn't even know the land they grew up in. Now there's a line drawn between the two countries. You see, I get the nagging urge to visit Pavna, to feel the mati, to smell the air, to see the rivers. It's a different world. Nothing is left there anymore. I have to paint with new colors in my mind's canvas. What will the feelings be? Will tears flow down? Will I look every corner to spot the familiar faces? Epar Bangla, Opar Bangla. That's how it's termed. Both speak the same, eat the same, think the same, but still a difference in races. Both are Bengalis, but the land of Ilish and Podda do have a native tongue, a pinch of spice added for a flavor so tangy, so spicy, be it in bhasha or cooking, or the delicious Ilish to savor. I visualize Pabna many times in my mind's eye, the land so pure, so mystical. Long back, my Bapi, Ma, had to bid a teary goodbye. A poem I attempted to write about my roots. A root that everyone craves to see, long forgotten, long lost.